Today's episode is very proudly, dare I say, brought to you by
Household Solutions,
North Down,
where Craig and the team will meet all your household needs, no matter what they are.
inside, outside.
Upstairs, downstairs.
They're actually coming to my house this week.
Oh.
Yes, my mother has a vision and they're making it come true. So far they've built 2 new steps. And then I don't know what the next stage is. A catwalk perhaps.
On the catwalk, yeah, say on the catwalk. If you want a catwalk in your garden, call Household Solutions.
Household Solutions
North Down.
Here's the QR code.
And
BAM!
on my face.
On your face.
And here's the phone number and details.
Just here.
In this
Look
wee
at
box.
Give them a call. Even if it's just a wee quote. Even if it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't know how I call about that. Call them.
Yeah. Anything you need.
Anything you need.
No job too big or too small.
Yep.
And they will sort you out. And tell them Pip&V sent you.
For the good stuff.
Sorry. Up a tea.
Just having a wee up a moment.
Up a cuppa.
Cheers.
Hello, everybody.
A nice wee cup of tea of a Saturday afternoon.
Can't beat it, sure you can't.
You can't.
You cannot. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're all blessed and highly favoured.
Oh, on this day, whatever day you're listening to this. I've just realised this is probably backwards, so my hell yeah says yell yeah.
Do you know what? It confuses me every time I watch these back. You know, as you do to get up the viewing figures.
Yeah.
Haven't seen them all 36 times.
You just watch us all on repeat.
I have it on the background constantly. But yeah, it throws me off whenever I'm on the wrong side.
The Pip and the
no, they're on the right, but I'm sitting at that side and you're sitting at this side.
Backwards on the screen.
Oh,
PIP. It's the same. Like ABBA.
Yeah,
it's the same front and back.
What's that called?
Can't remember. I knew you were going to ask me that.
You with your English degree and all. It's called
no.
Miracle.
A what?
A miracle.
Miracle?
I don't know.
It sounds good.
Yeah. So how have you been?
I've been good. I've good stories to tell you today.
Oh good. Tell me.
You.
Are the high-dose stories or just
well, Amy was up to high-dose, and it was my fault.
Okay.
So even better.
Yes.
So I called down the other day and she was saying to me, obviously they were in London last weekend, so I was minding gallivanting in it, bruv. Asking questions, Pip. So I was minding the girls and Chrissy complained that she had a wee sore bum.
Oh.
And she was really like distressed. And I was like, you know, what's the go-to for a sore bum? Sudocrem, of course. Every element really.
Yeah.
Sudocrem. Broke your arm, yep. Sudocrem. All Sudocrem. I couldn't find the Sudocrem. How many times have I just said Sudocrem?
Sponsored by Sudocrem.
Couldn't find it, but was looking then, and beside Amy's bed she had a big tub of Vaseline.
Yeah.
Now that's between her and Dave. That's whatever.
Did you put your finger in it?
No, because Chrissy's a strong, independent woman, as you know. So I showed her what to do. So I was like, do this, and then put it on your shore bum. I'll show you all how to put it. So she was doing it herself. Thought she was a great girl, fabulous, problem solved, no worries. And when I called down to Amy, she goes, "We had to hear this." She was like, "You know my Vaseline I keep beside my bed for my lips," and I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, flip me." Chrissy said she had a sore bum, so she was like, "Oh, I've got magic bum cream," and Amy was like, "Oh," so she goes in. Drops Troy into the Vaseline once, into the Vaseline twice, if not thrice. And Amy was like, she was like, "That's like my lip balm," and I was like, "Well, that's my fault."
If she'd had Sudocrem, it wouldn't have happened.
Well, then she showed me the Sudocrem was. She was like, "It's here for future reference." I was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "To be fair, that's a very large tub for lip balm." Then I was like, what do I know about lips anyway? So, news to me.
That would do you a lifetime. Something like that.
It really would. Everything be slipping off me. Trying to drink. So that really made me laugh. Amy put that on her mouth and Chrissy put it on her butt.
But Chrissy is the most independent child I've ever met.
Oh my goodness. Yep, she can do anything and she will.
And I've started this thing with her where I say, "You can't do that, Chrissy. You're only 3. She goes, I can. You know, like stupid things like putting on her own socks and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, I'll do them myself. I'm like, Chrissy, you can't do that. You're only 3. I can. And then she does it.
For it.
Wow, you're only 3 and you can do that. You're awesome.
And she'll bed with herself.
Yeah, and then she's all proud of herself.
So good. I mean, she can zip her coat up and everything. I think.
I know.
She's magnificent.
She is so good.
She's ready. She's ready for the world.
She is. Take on anything, that child.
Mm-hmm. So she will. Vaseline and all.
Vaseline and all. Oh, dear.
I also have another lyric for you.
Okay.
Okay. I find the lyrics really hard to say and not sing, so let me just get it right. So just clear your mind for me.
So have I to guess the song, or what am I doing?
No, so this is another one where I say it and you tell me the first song that comes into your head.
Okay.
Okay. Is your mind clear? Yep. Doesn't take long. Okay. Wake me up.
Before you go. I'm not planning on going solo.
There we go. Child of the 80s.
Yeah. So wake me up when it's all over.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Forgot about that one.
Wake me up when September ends.
Yes. My one was, wake me up inside. Evanescence.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of Wake
Isn't
Me
there?
Ups.
I know. I forgot about Wake Me Up When It's All Over. That's a good one.
That's the right, isn't it?
Yeah. Avicii.
When it's all over.
Is it Avicii? Don't know.
Well, yeah.
Isn't that good?
Very
So there you
good.
go.
So I'm old, is what you're saying?
Yes. Yes, indeed. Confirmed.
Oh, dear.
Confirmed.
I agree. 100%.
There we go. But listen, you don't look it. Nobody believes you're 50.
I know.
50.
Tell my bones.
I know. But here, how's the gym going?
It's going great. Oh, here, did you see me on Instagram?
You look fantastic. With your writing on your leg and all.
I know.
Your gym
I wasn't even my proper gym leggings, or my proper gym t-shirt. It was a Garth Brooks t-shirt.
Oh.
No. But I had a session with Jade, and so I got weighed and measured and everything.
Excellent.
And lost weight, and I've lost like inches off my arms and
very good,
my thighs, and 2 inches off like my waist and under my boobs and all my hips. 2 inches off all down here.
Excellent. You feeling good for it?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I am. And I had a good session and all. And she said, can I video you today? I was like, what do you mean? She goes, video for Instagram because you're doing so well. Well, I mean, all right then. How's my hair looking? I'll take my glasses off to you, but don't take your glasses in.
I know that we both take our glasses off for this.
So, yes, she had a video of me doing.
What's happening?
That was the exercise I was doing. I was working. That was an arm day. I think it was my
Triceratops. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my Triceratops. So I was doing this, and then I had to do it backwards.
Oh.
And I'm
worried your emotions are going to stop the video.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You do it backwards and you do it like overhead. Okay. But because frontwards, you sort of split the handle thing to go across your body. I was doing that upwards as well. But apparently that's a harder exercise than going straight. And all I need to do is go straight.
Easy. Easy PJ. Well, see, since I commented on your video, now I'm my school and I'm getting all this gym information. You know,
from HQ Fit?
No, just from random things. Everybody? A bunch of different things.
Are you ever going to come with me?
Probably not.
Never ever?
Well, I mean, never say never, but...
What about the wee class that Amy started?
Don't like classes. Too many people.
Only 12.
I just felt 12 too many. I feel a bit cringe at the moment.
Okay.
Do you know about...
Well, feel a bit better and then...
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a roller skater. It's just taking a long time.
Yeah.
Do you know?
It's easier being a gymmer. Because you just go on your own. I just went on my own yesterday and did a wee leg day.
Love it. And
just put my earphones in. And yesterday I was listening to Mark McCartney. He always makes me laugh. So I was trying hard to not laugh out loud when I was doing my legs. But this guy who works in the gym, I see him quite often when I go. He came over and started chatting. He was with a client and they were doing something. They're having a break between. And he says, "How you liking it and all?" And, you know, "Do you like it here? It's the best gym I've ever been in." And stuff. Yes, everybody's been lovely. He says, "Well, if you ever need anything, you know," and I'm about just say, or he says, "or any other staff would always help you out." He's me, "Thanks very much. You're awful good."
That's good looking. Do we twinkle in your eye for?
No. Wouldn't be my type.
No twinkles.
No. But very friendly. I'll come over and chat. Just me sitting on my own on the leg sticking out machine.
Like my foot doesn't reach.
It wasn't the leg extender. It was the pushy down one. I like it. So you're sitting with your legs up and then you push down.
Oh, right, yes.
So it wasn't the one where your legs are down and you pull up, the leg extension.
Right.
I don't know what they're called. Jade
that sounds
says,
about
right, come
right.
on, we'll do this exercise. I'm like, what do you mean? What's that? She goes, this machine. Am I all right? The leg pulley down one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you have your own language.
The leg pulley down one.
Leg pulley down. I like it.
Yeah, so it's going well. I'm loving it.
That's good. So have you had no high dose this week? Are you chilling?
I was a bit nervous last night, not going to lie.
Nervous?
Well, Michael has started volunteering.
Oh.
For Orchardville,
which
is a centre for adults with learning disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a social night and social outings sort of every other Friday night and like one Saturday a month or whatever. So he started volunteering there. So it was his first night last night.
How do you do?
You know, he was nervous too. And when he gets nervous, I get nervous.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So he was asking me a bit of advice on how to interact with people with learning disabilities and everything. I was like, Michael, because, he has cousins with learning disabilities and, I've worked with adults with learning disabilities that he's interacted with and everything. So I was like, it's fine. Just chat like you would your friends. Ask them questions. Ask them what they're interested in.
Lovely.
Just like you would chat to anybody. Just be more patient on a response.
Yes.
So he was a bit nervous, but he went on in. So I picked him up playing last night and he had a great time.
Oh, that was good. And what was their social event they were doing?
It was a social evening. Ooh. So it's every fortnight or 2 Fridays a month or something like that. And it's just in the centre where they all get together and they would have like karaoke or music or a disco or they play pool or video games or board games or do a bit of drama and stuff.
Oh,
it's just great. Give a bit of respite for their families, for a few hours. So
a bit of crack. Oh, that's good. So he did well.
He did well. Good job, I was nervous for him going in, just...
I know. But that's good. So I'll keep that up, will he? Very good. Look at him. Look at him go.
Look at him go.
We're just talking there. Michael's going to be 18 soon and I just can't believe it.
I know.
It's actually mad.
I'm not going to have a baby anymore.
No.
Although I think maybe he hasn't been a baby since he was like 9. I think once he got the same height as me, that was the baby inside of him.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yes. Now when his gran hugs him like she's at his belly button.
I know, my goodness.
But yes. Very proud of him.
He's a good boy.
He's a good old spud.
Good spud. I had a sort of unexpected high-do this morning.
Oh.
So you're going to think it's all I talk about, but it's really not. But my mum was there and she was out with her friend Denise yesterday, so she was a bit delicate this morning.
Oh, suffering a bit.
And for some reason we were talking, so our neighbour's dog had died. And we were talking about that. And then Mum was like, I was saying that yesterday when we were out for lunch. And then her friend was crying over their dog that died. And then Mum was crying. Now, Monty's not dead yet. And Mum could make herself cry very easily about this.
Thinking that Monty might die?
Yeah, well, obviously he's gonna. Like, we're all gonna. Do you know what I mean? But we were sitting this morning, so I'm literally having a cup of tea with her at breakfast time. And she was like, so whoever goes first, that's where Monty will go. He will be buried with which one of us dies first.
But Monty will probably go before any of them, surely.
Let's hope. But I was like, but sure, none of us 3 weren't buried as far as I know. And she was like, well then what we'll do is, right, this was this morning, then what we'll do is when I'm in my wicker coffin, put Monty in with me. Well then that was me away. I started crying because I was like,
he's my dog.
Well no, I was picturing first of all my mum dead and then my dog's also dead and then they're both away together. That's terrible.
But right, if your mum goes first and is in her wicker coffin, you're not putting Monty in because if he's still alive.
No, not alive. No. She made his ashes.
All right, okay.
That would be really weird.
Oh, dear.
No.
Oh.
So there's my mum and my dog dead and buried this morning before I'd even finished my cereal.
That's very distressing.
Oh my God, isn't it any wonder I keep crying? It's just all a bit much.
It is, I'm sure it is. I laughed last week. I was looking after Monty while you were all away. So I went and got him after lunch and brought him round here. And of course,
he
was lovely. He was very good. But driving round, we're come past the cricket pitch, as you'd have to, and then he's all biz.
Oh, he thinks that's where he's going.
He thinks that's where he's going. So I had to pull in, take him to the cricket pitch, throw the ball for him a few times to the cricket pitch. Then come home. And then he was always up to seeing Michael and stuff. And then I gave him his dinner. I can't remember. I gave him his dinner and then took him a walk around the football field and
God,
stuff.
I'm sure enough that.
And back. But you see, I had asked you, because you were at a wedding, to send photos of you all in your outfits and all photos of the wedding and everything. The only message I got was, Caroline, how's Monty? Is Monty okay? Yes, he's fine.
I didn't even text you to ask him.
No, you didn't.
No.
Did he eat his dinner? Yes, Caroline. Did he eat all of his dinner? Well, most of it. Like, you left a couple of wee bits, but nothing much. I mean, I would say if it was a child, I'd say they'd eaten their dinner. You know, I wouldn't force him to clean the plate, but he did well. And I'd take him a walk. Did he poo?
Did he poo?
Yes, Caroline, he pooed. It was quite a firm consistency. About 4 inches long. Is that normal? I don't know. Which was all fine. And then I was like, and how's the wedding going? Oh, I'm having a lovely day. I was like, send me pictures now. And how's Monty? I'm missing him.
Oh,
see,
my
Caroline,
goodness.
enjoy your bloody day.
I know. Honestly.
This is from someone who doesn't like dogs.
Someone who doesn't like dogs will never have a dog. Now here we go. Whoops. It's happened. But funny when Erin had Frank, the King Charles Cavalier, who paved the way for Monty, to be fair. Erin's mum and I used to be obsessed with poo talk. Just, I don't know why. Why is that a thing?
It was always with babies and stuff.
Yeah.
Are they constipated? Do they need something to loosen them up a bit? Yeah.
But now I actually bought Mary a poo log, which was a log book for the poos.
Not an actual log of
poo. An actual log of poo. No, it was a book designed for poos. To log your poos.
For her?
No, for the dog, but I think it could be used for humans.
There is a stool chart. You know,
it's important.
Your grade from 1 to 7.
It is important to check your poo, isn't it?
It is. It is.
That's what they say.
But
here we are talking shite.
Do you know what conversations when I was young we had around the table all the time?
What?
And you don't get it anymore.
What's this going to be?
Potato talk.
Potato talk? Tell me more.
It was when my nanny lived with us, and she would have obviously like helped make the dinner and stuff for everybody coming in from work. And it was always about the potatoes. Are the flowery potatoes, waxy potatoes, and the new potatoes, old potatoes? Yes. Are the King Edwards? Are the Navins? Are the... And I was like, I was sitting as a young teenager saying, a potato is a potato. Why do we need to have such an in-depth discussion about this? But as you get older, it's actually very important.
Is it coming up for you now? Have you had potato talk?
Well, do you know what potato to get if you're making chips as opposed to mash or roast or anything?
No.
To you, is a potato?
Yeah, I would just go and
do you
get the
bag. Does your mum and dad ever talk about potatoes at dinner time, thinking, oh, they're a bit waxy or they're a bit
and
flowery?
see the flowery ones, she'd say that Nanny would say they're smiling at you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So yes, that does happen actually, yes.
But I don't think people have that conversation anymore.
Do you know why? Because I think people are disrespecting potatoes. I think people are disrespecting carbohydrates in general. You know, we're all about low carb, no carb, keto.
Carbs are very important. Pete's a great guy.
I'm just trying to rhyme. I took a turn.
But carbs are very important, and I don't think they should be eliminated from the diet completely.
No, I don't think so either. It's just my ratios are off. But we were watching a video the other night on Budapest, weren't we?
We were.
Their food looks interesting.
Can't remember what it was. What was it?
Well, there was a very red sausage.
I don't know if
I could eat that. I got heartburn looking at it, if I'm honest.
I mean, Michael loves a treat, so
right,
and I would make him with pasta and stuff.
Yes,
and unless it's cut in wee small pieces, a big chunk of treat, so I couldn't eat.
No.
But there was one of them, of course, Hungarian goulash.
Yes,
it's a big thing.
Goulash.
And also paprikash.
Paprikash? What's that?
It's a Hungarian dish.
Okay, well, we'll try that.
Yeah.
We'll soon be away.
I know. I think the next episode will be like a vlog, will it? Or will be from Budapest?
Possibly from Budapest. Yeah. I like saying it the way they do. Budapest. I saw a wee meme the other day that I shared, and it was about wanting to go to a haunted house but being scared. And I'm really pushing for us to go to this nightmare thing.
No, I'll go.
But then I think we should level up then when we come home and go to the Fright Night thing that happens here.
What's a Fright Night thing?
It's basically like a walk-through thing, and they chase you with chainsaws, and you have to run through a corn maze and all.
I don't do running. Someone chases me with a chainsaw. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Flight, fight, or freeze.
Yes.
Someone chases me with a chainsaw, I will first freeze and then I will fight. I will wrestle that chainsaw off them and decapitate them. And that's how I end up in jail.
Ah, there you go. That is how you end up in jail. Don't know your own strength. When we were younger, it was the year 2000, and we went to Florida with my family, obviously my granny and granddad and my Auntie Margaret, Uncle Michael and cousins. And we went through a walk through haunted house, and I hated it, and I cried, and it was awful. And I had to just keep my head down, and like they had to just drag me through. It was terrible.
And that gave you diabetes.
I had diabetes already.
All right, what gave you diabetes?
The Legoland ride, the water flume.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why are you so wanting to go? Why are you so into scary movies then, if you couldn't do a walkthrough?
Do you know, because fear and excitement in your body, it's the same reaction.
You get the adrenaline
thing, yeah, that goes on. So I think there's something about that, yeah.
Okay.
I like the thrill of it all.
That's a Doris Day film.
The thrill of it all?
Mm-hmm. Oh, one of the best.
Never heard of it.
Have you not?
No.
There's a swimming pool full of soap suds in the car.
Oh, I have seen that. Yeah. Sorry, I watched that with you. Yes.
Yes, I'm happy to do it.
We're going to do it for the laugh.
Although I'll do the one in Hungary, the one in Budapest, but the one back home again, as long as you're prepared for me to fight.
Well, if anyone else wants to go, do you know where I think this stems from? So when I shared that, Lauren McKim, if you recall them, Lauren Watson now, I believe, messaged me to say about running through Mr. McCracken's garden. So there's a big house in Rose Park. He owned Rose Park, is that the truth?
No, that's a lie.
Well, we've invented many a story about him then. So Mr. McCracken has a big house in the middle of Rose Park. It is humongous. Tennis courts, big garden, and the house is like a flipping castle. Well, to us when we were waiting, it was like a big haunted mansion. But you could get in the garden from Natasha McCulley's side, which is going to sink us all. And we did a thing called McCracken's Run. So you had to run from her end, which was his garden, through to the front. And so you'd be out the driveway. Now, I was up to Hido, so that was never for me. I think I got in, and then I was so scared because it was dark, and then we made him scary. He's not scary. He's a lovely man, if you're listening, Mr. McCracken. I'm sure you're not. It's called Austin, though. How cool is that?
Austin?
Yeah.
That's a nice name.
It's good, isn't it? Always made me think of Stone Cold.
Steve?
Yeah.
I went to school with his daughter.
Did ya? What you call her?
Jane.
Jane? I see her a lot.
No, a different daughter.
There's another one?
I think there's 3.
What?
There's at least 2.
I've only ever seen one. And I've never seen his wife.
Da, da, da.
So we made up then that he owned Rose Park, and there used to be 2 big gates at the bottom of the hill, and the rest was all land around him. And then he was like, okay, you can build houses here. Take the gates away.
Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm just saying he didn't. But he probably did, actually. The land was probably sold to build the Rose Park houses.
Maybe. I would like to know. I'm going to ask him. But Lauren said then about doing the run, and I said, you were always much braver than me, which they were, and they could all do it. But he had these steps, and we then made up that those steps were a tunnel to the beach. So you could go down there and get to the beach. We just made up all sorts.
Well, you know the Borstal in Malayan?
Yeah, there's Bad Boys and Girls Home.
There's a tunnel there. It's very haunted. It's been on one of those haunted shows on YouTube.
I know, but a lot of bad things happen there. I think it would be a bad place to go.
But there is a tunnel there that takes you out under the road and out to the rocks at Ganaway.
I don't believe it.
You know, on TV.
What on?
I don't know. It was used for smuggling, like back in the day. Like, it's a really old building, like pirates and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But whenever we were young, Claire made up this story. Right. And I knew it was a story, but then afterwards it still kind of scared me. I knew she made it up.
She terrorised you.
Well, it wasn't me. She was terrorising this time. It was Rachel.
Okay.
Cousin Rachel, who will watch this or listen to this episode in a few weeks. So
Hi, Rachel.
I think they were over for your mum's wedding. So it was before you were born. Rachel and I would have been about 11 and Claire would have been 14. So we're all staying in Claire's bedroom before the wedding, and if you looked out Claire's bedroom window, you could see the pensioners' bungalows.
Right, yes.
And she told Rachel that there's a lady lived in one of the bungalows called Let Me In, Lizzie.
Oh, no.
And she would go around the houses, knock the door and go, let me in.
Oh, my God.
Let me in. And
like a real live woman?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I think she actually saw like her walking into the house and Claire, that's her, that's Let Me In, Lizzie. She'll come around the houses at night, knock the door and go, let me in. And she went on to Rachel about this. And I knew she was joking, so I was sort of giggling all. But, in my head, in my head, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die if she comes to this house. So she was scaring me too, but I was acting all brave. And I knew she was only joking.
Oh, no.
But Rachel, she got so scared. I think her mum and dad were staying in your house now, and she had to go over, like crying up at night down the stairs, crying, "Mommy, she scared me. She scared me. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here." I had to go over to your house then. That's awful. And I knew it was a joke, but I was still a bit scared too.
I know. See, it's a source to get you. I remember, who was it? Maybe Fiona, our English cousin. We have so many cultured cousins, honestly. Scotland, England, Holland. West Belfast. They told me a ghost story, and it was, so it would be this wee girl was in her house and and it'd be like, Philippa, I'm on the first step. Philippa, I'm on the second step. I could come upstairs to get you, and I was like, that's enough, please. I can't. My nerves are away. I can't take this. I do love a scary story though.
Well, when we were young and lived in Malile, not that you know, but the stairs in the house in Malile went up, and then there's a wee turn, like a wee landing, and then two more steps going up. Mm-hmm. But as you come up the stairs, right on the wall facing you, my mum had a picture, but it was like a brass robin.
Oh, right, okay.
And it was like a knight in armour standing on a deer, a dead deer.
Oh, dear.
Well, it freaked me out. Oh. As a child, I hated it. I couldn't go up past it at night. No, I had to get Claire to take me up to bed and everything because I wouldn't walk past it or go to the bathroom. So I needed it at night. It was like, oh, Ma's, come with me. Oh, scared the living outside of me.
Yeah. When my dad's Aunt Nancy was alive, she was cracker woman, wasn't she? She was a gag. But she lived just a few doors down from my granny, and she used to have a wee stair lift and all, so we used to ride it. It was great fun. But at the top of her stairs, them being from the west, was a statue of Jesus about this tall, and it used to scare me no end. And then on the wall, they have a picture of Jesus with his hands like this, and his wee cuts in his hands. And I'm always like, when I was there, I was like, this is all very scary. And we were at the wedding then on Saturday, which was great. And during the ceremony, there was a few, moments to pause. And my brother was sitting beside me, and he was winding me up no end. He was trying to make me laugh, the little rascal. But I said to him, imagine if Mabel and Ted were there, who are 4 and 2 and do not stop talking. And Margaret told me a story when they were in France. They were in a, chapel, like looking around, and Mabel's looking at, a crucifix with Jesus on it. She just goes, Daddy, that man's not well. So I could just imagine her during the silence of saying something.
In a wee accent.
That man's not well.
Oh, gosh.
But speaking of nights, we were showing Amina Grace the other day this nightmare thing that I want us to go to. So Philippa starts to type it in. Nightmare with a K. That's not that sort of nightmare. Maybe we're going like medieval times.
A knight in shining armour.
Maybe that's what you were hoping for.
Hopefully.
God love you.
My head's pickled.
Well, then tell them what happened when you were checking us in, our flights. Speaking of up the high dough.
I was checking us in online.
We're both
on my phone. And doing things on your phone is fine. Mm-hmm. But with my eyesight and my big Shrek finger, sometimes I need a bigger platform.
I actually feel there are certain things that can be done on your phone and certain things you need a laptop for. Like booking flights, hotel, and accommodation is a laptop job to me.
Yes. Well, checking in should have been a laptop job. Mm-hmm. But oh no, Billy Big Bollocks, I'll just check us in now on my phone. And I went to do it. And I had to double check and triple check the passport numbers and everything. And then it got to the end. No, I checked in on the way going, and it said, do you want to check in for the way back as well? I was like, yes, hit the button. And I was like, Vanessa, SO's only checked me in on the way back. I don't think you have a ticket on the way home.
So my theory is Philippa is obviously selling me or something in Budapest.
Human trafficking.
What is that
I
about?
can get 20 quid for her.
Probably you send me back pretty quick. But I'm very suspicious and I'm a bit nervous.
But then I realised what I had done.
Yes, you just forgot to check my wee box, didn't you?
Yes.
Flip me.
So you are checked in the way home.
Yes.
You are sitting beside me in the way home.
Thank
again.
God. Thank God for that.
But I did panic.
I panicked too. I was like, no, how
because
can that
when
be?
it said you want to check on the way home, because it checked in 2 people on the way there, why did it not check 2 people on the way home?
All at once to see.
Honestly, it would give me heart failure.
But then she was asking me my date of birth, and I was like, well, first of all, you should know you're my godmother. And secondly,
24th of the 4th, 90.
Yeah. Oh, right, people are going to steal my stuff now.
That's not right, even.
It is. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. No one knows what I'm doing. No one knows my passwords. They're all the same, my passwords.
Don't tell people.
What happened? Remember you put the date of birth in wrong or something? It was like, you can't be 107 years old to travel or something.
I don't know what I put your date of birth in as. It was 1890 or something.
I am like the knight from the picture.
It was 1890. Yeah. And it said, the maximum age for travel is 120. You're too old to travel.
I could go.
Imagine if you're 121, you can't travel.
That's a shame, isn't it? Would you want to?
No.
No, God. Okay.
I was in the hospital with my dad, getting a check-up on his arm, and we're in this wee waiting area, and they were talking about going on holidays. This wee woman could hardly get up off the chair, and she'd booked to go away to Spain next week. And the wee man beside her says, have you got insurance and all on it? She says yes. Cost me £990 for the holiday insurance for a week in Benidorm. I was like, you what now? Why would you bother? If your medical conditions are so bad, don't be going to Benidorm. If your travel insurance costs you 3 times more than the holiday,
I know, that's a bit much.
Go.
That's wild.
Yeah. And I had just done mine the night before for £10.
I better do mine, just in case.
Well, mine cost me a £10 the night before, and I thought, flip, that was bad. 990 quid.
That's mad.
She must have had so many medical conditions.
Just don't bother, love. Just, and I'll put it on TV. You know what I mean? Don't worry yourself.
Good Portrush.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No.
It's like, but imagine paying that.
And that's shocking.
We'd get a week to Benidorm for 300 quid.
You could literally live there for that money. That's crazy. No. So I found out this new thing that my algorithms have got me onto, and this is why I'm crying so much. Like the birds. I showed you the birds though.
Oh, I did.
They were so
I showed my dad, and he even got a lump in his throat.
Did he? Oh, that was so sweet. But it's a thing called Hope Core.
Oh. Hope
Core. So now this was me again. So I've had, what was the latest one? A wee deaf boy got a wee cochlear implant and was able to hear his mummy's voice for the first time. That was me away. A wee girl and her daddy were out for dinner, just the two of them, must be a wee single dad, and it was her birthday, so we got her a wee cake and with a candle, and she was up beside herself and she ran around to hug him. That was me. I was like, this is just
goodness.
It's also wholesome. It's also lovely. I know.
And that's all in your algorithm?
Yeah, Hope Core, which is better than the scary stories.
Yes, definitely.
Do
go more for that.
You have to be careful.
Well, my algorithm is here. That's a good segue. My algorithm is still telling me all these things.
You're not meant to announce our segues, Philippa. You're meant to just slide on in there like
okay, cut that out. So my algorithms are still showing me sayings and where they came from.
Oh, very good.
So I have a few for you.
Oh, let's go. Do it like a quiz, will we?
Right. Do you know where stinking rich comes from?
Stinking rich. Because the rich people didn't wash and they were smelly.
No.
Oh.
In the 18th century, rich people, well, a lot of people, not just rich people, were scared of being buried alive because it was such a big thing, being buried alive.
Oh.
And the rich then were able to buy tombs above ground after they died for the body to go in, so then they wouldn't be buried alive.
Yes.
But then the bodies decomposed and stank. So if then you're stinking rich. That's so stinking rich there.
Just a wee question though. If you were buried, right, so you're in a coffin in a tomb, and a tomb, obviously, the coffin and the tomb both have heavy lids.
Yeah.
So if you're alive, how are you getting out of there?
Well, you could still yell.
Okay.
Don't know. But
Okay.
anyway, so Saved by the Bell. Do you know where that comes
I
from?
do know that one. I was going to ask you that one next. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, again, because people were a bit scared of being buried alive, I'm going to say
Buried
this
alive.
is with the 18th century again.
Right.
The 18th
It
century
seems
was
to be
big
your
for us.
era as well. You're
Um,
enjoying that.
a lot of, when they brought up the coffins and all again, like, I
Mhm.
don't know why they would, but they did. And there's a lot of scratch marks on the inside of the coffins.
Horrendous.
So, but like, they didn't have the medical knowledge that we
Yeah.
have now of like checking for pulses and stuff, checking if you're breathing.
Oh,
So people were buried alive.
yeah.
People in the 18th century had such a fear of that
Mhm.
that when they were buried, there were a string put in the coffin that was attached to a bell above ground,
Yeah.
so that if you came out of your coma and were buried alive, you rang the bell and you were literally saved by the bell.
It's all right because I'm saved by the bell.
I used to think it was a boxing thing. It came from boxing. They're
Oh,
about to be knocked out and then the bell rang, so they were saved by the bell. But no.
No, it's more morbid than that.
So I have one more for you.
Okay.
But I might make this a regular feature if you
I like it, yeah. Go for it.
Close but no cigar.
I love that. We had a wee phase there of playing darts, if you don't know if you recall.
Yes, I do.
Just come around to my garage and all. And do you remember every time you went to throw it and you didn't get it, I'd be like, close but no cigar.
Do you know where it comes from?
Close but no cigar.
Give you a clue. 18th century.
No cigar. No
Right.
idea.
In the 18th century,
Right.
carnivals were a big thing. Freak shows and all. But on the and freak shows and all were popular. But on the stalls where you had to say throw a beanbag and hit a whatever
bearded lady in the face.
Yeah. I hit the elephant man. Prizes for adults were mainly cigars.
Oh, okay.
So if you didn't win the prize, you were literally close but no cigar.
Don't know why I was Popeye there. He's a pipe.
So
very good.
Do you like those?
I really do.
So I shall bring you more next week.
Very interesting.
It was Friday the 13th yesterday.
I know.
Any bad things?
No, but on Thursday night a black cat did run out in front of me.
Did you hit it?
No, I was walking.
Did you chase it?
No, but it did scream because it did scare me.
Do you believe in that?
Do you believe in black cats being bad?
Yeah.
Not overly.
Do you believe in Friday the 13th being bad?
What? No, because I read somebody shared on their Insta stories that before it became like associated with bad luck and like the occult or whatever, it was actually about the divine feminine. So it was all about embracing femininity and the goddess of something. Here's my good half story again. And because 13 like symbolizes the number of menstrual cycles you have in a year or something like that,
yes.
or whatever, something like that. Sounds good, doesn't it?
I did a bit of research, and there's a few things behind Friday the 13th. 12 is a very lucky number.
Oh.
There were 12 signs of the zodiac, 12 months in the year, 12 disciples, 12 I don't know, other things.
Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because 12 is like a perfect number, the number follows it is associated with unbalance.
Okay.
Yeah. And also Judas Iscariot was the 13th person at the Last Supper. And then that was a Thursday because the next day was a Friday and Jesus crucified. So that's Friday and 13.
Yeah.
But also then there are different things like that's the Christian sort of way, but there's Norse ways and stuff. I've got my piece of paper stuff.
Norse, we're going from the 18th century to the Norse people.
Yeah. Something to do with the Knights Templar and all.
Oh, right. Aye.
Back in 1307, but that's way too far away.
Knights of the Round Table, how many of them were there?
Oh,
let's say 12. Loads.
Yeah.
Millions.
But I really don't think I think it's one of those things.
Yeah. Well, in the tattoo world, it's a very big thing.
You get a tattoo on the 13th?
Yes. And they would do flash tattoos, and most heavily tattooed people would have some sort of 13 or something. Yeah.
But 13 is an unlucky number. There's a lot of streets won't have a number 13 house. Hotels won't have a room 13 or floor 13.
That's mad.
because people are just so superstitious they'll not want to stay in it.
Whoa.
House number 13 would be worth less than house number 14.
Well, I'd buy it then. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Because that wee video I watched, I can't remember who shared it, so sorry, was saying that it used to be a lucky number, it used to be a good thing, and then it got all twisted.
Twisted sister.
So there you go. I want to rock. Did you hear the news about John Bon Jovi saving a woman from jumping off a bridge?
Yeah, what did he do? Sing?
No, he so she was standing obviously on the other side about to jump, and there was another bystander, and then our John came over and he just spoke to her, and then she came back over. But everybody said it was as well it wasn't Eddie Van Halen. Why are people so quick? I don't know.
That was very good.
Because they sing Jump, in case you don't know. So that's in poor taste.
But imagine
but
Bon
imagine
Jovi, I'll John.
I know.
Well, what would he have said to her?
Don't know. Like, you all right, love? You know, very stressful situation. I can't imagine.
He might have just told her about Tommy used to work on the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Living
so
on a prayer,
he has worse luck than you, love.
Mm-hmm.
Working for a man. She brings home her pay for love.
Yeah, for love. But there you go. So you just never know where John Bon Jovi might appear.
And you never know where David Grohl's going to appear either. Oh,
I wanted to talk to you about this.
I love David Grohl.
David Grohl.
I am a big Dave Grohl fan.
I know, and I heard this news on Radio X, and they were flabbergasted. My flabbers were gasted.
I wanted to know were well and truly gasted.
Gasted.
I was aghast. Because
you are a big fan. You're very fond of him.
I love him.
And now what do you think?
Still love him? No, I know he's easy. No, I know he's not too fussed about the sanctity of marriage. Yeah. Those boys are easy broken.
It is, I know. Tell you. Bad crack.
I think I was a bit disappointed.
I think everybody was a wee bit in the world of rock and roll.
But I think he handled it pretty well, though.
I mean, there's too much to, wonder. Do you know what I mean?
But dear, where did he get the time is where I want to know. He's always on tour. He's always doing things. He's always on Instagram.
Well, apparently so.
Yeah, but things on Instagram, that's not on Instagram.
Well,
but
the jokes are good about it, though.
He's come clean to his family. He's going to support the child. What more can he do?
I don't know, but I mean, bad crack. Like, what age is the girl? I want to know what's the story there. Is she a wee impressionable fan, or what happened? Do you know what I mean? Is he using his rock star status?
What age is Dave Grohl? He would be 50s.
Yeah.
Like, because he's from Nirvana, and they were like ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
Foo Fighters have been going ages.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know.
I don't know, but you know what?
I still love him though.
Okay. Well, there you go. You still want them played at your funeral?
It wasn't them, was it?
Yes, it was the acoustic version.
Oh,
of
Everlong.
Everslong.
Oh, do you know what else I want at my funeral?
What? Here we go again. Why do we keep talking about it?
No.
We're just
I'm going to get everybody those books.
I think you should.
I think I should sell them. So if anybody wants a book to plan what happens after they die, get in touch and I will get you one. I want you to sing The Parting Glass. I want everyone to have a shot of Crystal Head vodka. I want you to stand up with a shot and sing The Parting Glass, and then everybody take a shot and then party.
You think I could get up and sing and you're dead?
Yeah.
That'd be terrible. I'd cry baby oils, Philippa. What am I going to do when there's no Pip&V?
Suck it up, buttercup, and do it.
No, there's my mum dead, Monty dead, now you're dead. On the space of a day. They're dropping like flies. Forever and morning. What is The Parting Glass?
It's a wee Irish song, like a funeral song.
Oh, right, okay. I'll learn that. Hopefully I'll not need to sing it for a long time.
Google it on YouTube. Search for it on YouTube.
Okay, Grandma. And I'll type it in with one finger.
Search for it on that chibi thing. Hosier does a version of it.
Oh.
You could get Hosier to sing it at my funeral.
Hosier's great.
If you could do that, lovely. That would be good.
There's two girls I follow on Instagram who are Irish, and they do just I don't know what would you call it, like lilty sort of, it's not words, just go like fiddly die 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 fiddly die die.
Yeah, what's that called?
I don't know. But they're bringing that in the harmonised and everything. That's fantastic. It's very
You're
relaxing.
obsessed with harmonised.
I know. I really just want it to happen. It's very pleasing, do you not think?
Yeah, we should try it with a fiddly diddly bit then. Might be easier than actual words.
We'll just make it up.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll work on that. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any Irish bars in Budapest?
Irish ruin bars?
Oh, maybe.
If there isn't, it's the only place I've been to without one.
Yeah. Do you like to go to one when you're away?
I do.
We'll have to try Guinness, to be fair.
Oh, I wonder what Hungarian Guinness is like.
Well, we'll have to see. There's something else I was going to ask you about there. Oh, I'm going to a wee dating event. I've decided to put myself out there. Mm-hmm.
What is this? And tell me more. Tell me more. Like, does he have a car?
This is why I'm single. Because I sit here with my cousin in 2 days. What do you do for fun? Well. But my age group, and probably yours too, are getting sick of the dating apps.
Yes.
So it's moving away from that into real life things. So one of my other fellow single friends, was saying me there's quite a few things happening.
Okay.
So one of them, I'm not going to this one because it was too late, but Queen's Film Theatre are doing a cute meet or a meet cute. I can't remember. MEET, not MEAT. Please campaign.
Okay.
So you fill in, obviously your name, date of birth, blah blah blah. Use on my date of birth. No.
Is that a laptop thing or a phone thing?
I got it on my phone.
Okay.
But it asks, so it's a screening of a movie, but beforehand you meet your date that they set you up with.
They set you up with an actual date?
Yeah, blind date. And
will it be number one?
So that would be great. They should do that too. We should host a blind date night.
Yes, we will.
Single people gather.
Yes, all the single ladies. Send us your info, and single guys too. And we will set you up.
Yep.
We'll get on
matchmakers. Yes.
I'll do my Scylla. I can't even do a Liverpool accent. I'll just be a Phil.
Laura. Rat shock. Fucking hell. That's the only thing I can say. Liverpool accent.
Fucking hell.
It needs to be more phlegmy. Yeah. Fucking hell. It's like the Yorkshire from last time. Fucking hell.
How's it going to make me
hell. But anyway, whatever film they were showing, right? I can't remember what it was called now because you know me.
Oh, it's not 50 Shades.
No. It was a nicely rom-com, but I've never seen it. But it looked nice. But it said that film is all about people and their quirks. So what are your quirks?
What are your quirks?
I don't know. I was like, flip me. I hate questions like that. It's a hard one. Maybe that when you say it's a word, I have to sing the song.
Yeah.
But people could find that.
Did you write that?
No, I didn't fill it in because it was too late.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, we'll work on that for next time.
But then, here's a good question for you.
Break it into song at random
yes.
things, would be a quirk.
Or someone's pet peeve. So maybe that's why they ask you.
Oh, okay.
To, match you well. But one of the questions I thought was actually a good one was, who is your favourite on-screen couple?
Oh.
It was I had to think long and hard, but then it was very obvious. Calam and Wild Bill. Once I had a secret love.
Yes.
Because you're very happy for them in the end.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And he's a big ride.
Yeah, definitely. Who else would be?
I googled something and it was obviously like Jack and Rose from Titanic, but I actually can't.
Hate them.
Titanic's too.
You say by the boat going down Titanic, I was like, Rose, let go. No, it was Jack. No, Jack, just let go.
She wasn't letting you on that.
My arse is numb in this, sit in my seat, just let go.
Yeah. Your arse was numb. How do you think they felt, Philippa?
They're not swimming pool.
Flip me. But other big hitters were also
Jack and Vera Duckworth.
Yeah, they're a good one actually. What do you call them?
Gavin and Stacey.
No, but they're good too. But more so Nessa and
Smithy.
That'd be a good one.
Or no, Pam and Mick.
Do you know who's really good too? Actually, Morticia and Gomez Adams. They're very in love.
Yeah,
they're quite good.
Yes.
That's our question of the week. Who's your favourite on-screen couple? Please let us know. Are you going for Jack and Vera?
No, I'll have to have another think.
Have another think about it.
Yeah. What am I watching that would have good couples in it? I watched The Perfect Couple on Netflix. It was good.
Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, it was very good. I love
You know
him.
what my mum hasn't seen?
What?
Practical Magic. Oh my god, I'm going to make her watch it because she loves Halloween and it's not scary. Well, she likes scary anyway, but it's a nice one.
Yes, no, that's a good one to watch.
It's a really good movie.
Do you know what I've been watching?
What?
Is it Naked Dating?
Is that with Rylan?
Yes.
See, here's where I'm going to sound like my granda. Because what the hell? There's every form of dating other than just straightforward dating now. What's going on?
Bring back blind date?
Yes, bring back blind date.
They don't even have no likey, no lighty anymore.
No, that's right. Although that's very harsh. If I went on that and all the lights went out, I'd never get over it.
That's why I never applied.
Tell me about. Remember that Dating in the Dark as well?
Yes.
Oh, come on. Naked Attraction.
Married at First Sight.
Married at First Sight. Love is Blind. Everybody, calm down.
But Naked Dating is quite good.
So what happens here?
They're all in. It's like Big Brother. They're all in a house or Love Island.
Are they actually naked?
But they're all naked.
Fully naked.
Fully naked. Like there's a warning at the start. This contains full frontal nudity.
So when you watch it, you see everybody's bits.
Yep.
Oh no.
To be fair, most of the girls have long hair, but they wear like this. No. And you see bits, like, but when the girls are sitting chatting, like their legs are crossed, or you don't. It's not like
vulgar. It's not vulgar. What about the boys?
The boys, well, you see balls and penises, but they're all flaccid.
I don't like that word.
You don't see any erect peni,
right?
Which is disappointing.
Right. Well,
but yeah, it's quite. You see, after a minute, you just don't look.
Yeah, it just becomes. That's how we all started, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's how we came into the world.
And to be fair, they do have all different shapes and sizes.
Right. That's good. Oh,
not so many different sizes.
Do we mean of bodies or of penises?
Bodies.
Bodies. Okay, just checking.
Both.
All of it. Everybody.
But I think to be a man to go on the show, you need to be of a certain size. Like if you had a micro penis, you wouldn't go on dating naked.
Okay.
Just
saying.
In my opinion, like you do you. If you have a micro penis and want to go on it, yes, go for it.
Go for it.
But I'm just
representation is important.
But there was a fuller figured girl there, which was nice to see.
Good, represent.
Yeah.
So you do like to see that. But I feel, so the dating event I'm going to is a mixer.
Okay. Yes, so tell me more about this.
So event. I believe what you have to do is, put on a badge as to your preferences.
Okay.
And then obviously everybody's single, I assume, because remember traffic light nights back in the day. Did you ever do those?
No.
No, when we went out, they would have traffic light nights. It's hard to say. Nights with an N. And you wore a red badge if you were taken in a relationship. Yellow badge if you were sort of. So I don't know what that meant. That's a bit Dave Grohlish if you ask me. And green if you're single. So that was very clear for everybody. So this is something similar.
But why would you? That wasn't just a dating event.
No, that was like just a night at the club. But I suppose it was for then green would go to green, or if you fancied somebody and you saw they were green too, that's okay. You don't really approach reds then because they're.
But then, if you were married and still wanted to date somebody, you would just say, "I'm single" and get a green badge.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not. It hasn't been verified.
Yeah, if you're a dick.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
And there are people like that.
There are people like that about Dave Grohl.
Still love you though, Dave.
So with a couple of weeks here to kind of build up my dating kind of. Oh. Because obviously I tried to flirt at the cinema to get a free bag and that didn't work.
No.
So
you ended up counting stock of bags.
Yeah. I ended up as an employee of Omniplex. So got to work on that, really.
So what's the film you're going to say? You don't know?
No, that's not that one.
Right.
Sorry,
okay.
It's a separate event.
So this is just like a mingle?
Just a wee, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I prefer the sound of the cinema one where you're fixed up with the date.
Well, I suppose the mingling one, you have more options. Now, I don't actually know if it's speed dating or what have. I don't actually know.
Have you been speed dating before?
No.
I always wanted to try it, but I never.
No, I haven't, but I imagine it might be a bit exhausting.
What's the age group of this event?
I don't think there is one on this one.
I think there probably is. I think there usually is.
Oh, well, let me check. Hopefully it's 30 plus, because if I show up and everybody's 17, I'll die.
No, but I think like it's 30 to
30 to
40 or
40.
45 or something. Because
Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
I think I looked at going to a speed dating event or something, and I was too old.
Oh,
Right.
well, this is by Rate My Date NI, and they have a good few things on.
Rate My Date.
Rate My Date.
We should get in touch with them and then do a blind date live event.
There we go. Looking for love. Looking for love. You could host it, and I will find love. Win-win.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that'll be our next episode after Budapest. Dating.
Okay. We'll do a dating
See how
special.
we go. Dating special, oh my god.
Yes. When is this event?
Is it like 3 weeks or something?
Okay. Well, maybe we'll leave it after that event.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Then, yeah, we'll do a dating special.
That. We'll see how we go.
I have lots of dating stories.
I know that's what I'm thinking. You're quite good. You'd be a good guru.
And online dating apps and stuff.
Oh, God bless.
Been there, done that. Finished Tinder like it was.
Oh, completed it.
Candy Crush.
Yeah, completed that, mate. I know, there's something to be said about that slight business. So at least in real life, well, hopefully nobody's going to go like that to my face, because that'd be terrible.
Imagine somebody just go.
Yeah, no.
That would be terrible.
Like, okay. Well, this is the thing, I'm hoping my confidence can handle it. So we'll see. We'll see. We want to build it up.
Would you be nervous?
Yes, my goodness. Then I get over nervous, and then it's like myself on speed.
But you see, I think you come across as a very confident person.
Oh, that's good, because apparently in my research, that's the most attractive thing about
confidence.
Confidence.
Yes.
Fake it till you make it.
But even your nervous state sort of portrays confidence.
Well, that's good.
You don't go quiet and say nothing. You would overtalk.
Oh, too much. Yeah, go the other way.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll see. You can coach me in Budapest.
Okay.
We'll try it on the people of Hungary.
Yeah, maybe someone who doesn't speak English is a
good
call.
If they are hard of hearing, that would be great. Okay. Well, there we go. I'm all excited now, because this is like our last one before we go.
I know. Woo! Get your case packed.
Any other business, Philippa?
Nope.
None. That was lovely.
None.
Thank you.
All the best.
All the best. Look after yourself.
See you later. See you from
Adios.
Bye.